Our second speaker is Zeyad Khedr. It's his first speech, so you know what it is, the icebreaker. Ziyad will give us a better idea on life, school, and career, his of course, how he was introduced to Toastmasters, and what he's looking forward to accomplish through it.
Amazing. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Zeyad. I am originally from Egypt, so a long way from here. And I didn't go to school riding a camel, and I didn't live in one of the pyramids. Because when I moved here at 18, these were two questions that I was regularly asked by so many people here, which was interesting. I moved here at 18, and I did so because I wanted to work on my education. I wanted to work on myself. Although it's really nice to live with family and it's really comfortable and it's really decent, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to become independent, rely on my own self, and do something abroad and make my parents proud of me, make my family proud of me, and bring back something at least. So I wanted to do it, and there was a lot of fear involved. There was a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. But I decided to control my own mind instead of having it control me and face my fear and go ahead and do it. And I feel like that's one of the best ways to eliminate fear in our modern world. Now, during my first 2 years, I went to a community college in Jacksonville, and then I moved to USF afterwards. And it was a really interesting experience. I was able to do a lot of group work. I was able to interact with other classmates. I was able to build my network. And I was really focusing on myself on a regular basis. Now, I always wanted to learn to speak in front of others, to be able to go to people and talk to them and not feel like any sort of anxiety, any sort of stress, and just make the most of myself. And at the time, when I was studying, I thought public speaking would cost me like thousands of dollars to get a mentor or to go to private classes. I didn't know of Toastmasters at the time. So I started reading different books, which included Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And one of my favorites, which is one that I'm almost done with, is Never Eat Alone by Khedr. So I would definitely recommend this one to all of you guys. And the reason I would recommend this book is because Keith actually mentions Toastmasters in 2 of his chapters. And he mentions that it is a nonprofit organization and how it consists of people that will really help you out and motivated people that have really good energy. So I looked at it and it didn't really cost thousands of dollars. I was like, I have to give it a try. And I went for it. I mean, first, I definitely felt a little bit of fear because I knew that I would get up in front of people and do something that I'm not really skilled in doing. But then again, I tricked my mind and I decided to go ahead and go for it. And the reason I think this would really help me out is because public speaking is not only just about presentations, but it's about building myself as a leader, as a future entrepreneur, and doing what it takes to help develop myself and to develop others around me at the same time. Work in marketing. I work for a company that does ceramic sprays for cars that repel water, repel dirt, repel sand, all that good stuff. And at the same time, since I'm passionate about the food industry and passionate about marketing at the same time, I'm trying to combine both of them, learn as much as I can over the next couple of years, and do what it takes to build myself as an entrepreneur. Potentially, I see myself owning a company, working for myself, and providing something that is helpful towards the future generation. That's really what I'm aiming for, and I think Toastmasters will definitely help me out to build my skills as a leader, to help, for example, go do some pitches if I'm looking for investors, communicate with others, collaborate with other companies. And networking is really, really good nowadays. And I know I mentioned anxiety and stress a few minutes ago, and I believe it's really all about tricking the mind. I believe that you can do anything you want and you can always face your fears no matter what. And it's really about just being in the present moment at this very time. And if you guys haven't heard about him, his name is Wim Hof. He is also known as the Iceman. I recently got into his meditation because a lot of celebrities and a lot of influencers mentioned that they're really, really helpful. And what he does is that every single day, he takes an ice bath and he also takes a cold shower first thing in the morning. And when I started trying this out, I didn't try the ice bath, honestly. I'm too scared to try it right now. But I did try the cold showers, and they're really helpful because after doing it over and over again, I realized that I think around the fourth time, you didn't really feel the cold anymore. You got used to it and you tricked your mind again into showing it how this would benefit you and how this would help you in so many ways. And then your mind interacts with your body and tells it that this is good for you and it's not really bad in any way, and it shouldn't really like play with your nerves in any negative way. But yeah, give it a try. Cold shower tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
Samaria, Sam.
Sam is fine.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Stefan. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on. So Zeyad, Mr. Future Entrepreneur, your icebreaker speech was exceptional. You gave good eye contact and hand gestures. You look very comfortable giving your speech. I enjoyed your talking points. They were in order. For example, when you arrived to the US from Egypt to now, and you basically talked about what you've done since you've been here and your education. Also, I admire how you are conquering your fear by joining Toastmasters because of your fear of speaking, but I didn't really see it. You did an excellent job by giving your icebreaker speech. I also like the statement that you made by living the present moment and how you read books to improve yourself. Now, as an entrepreneur, that is what that is one of the good things about, I guess, one of the qualities of being an entrepreneur. You are able to self-help yourself. So you are on your way to being an entrepreneur and a good speaker. And overall, you did a good job on your icebreaker. I enjoyed it. Thank you and welcome to Toastmasters.